Page today. Dan Wheeler, QVC. This is an item that has not only been extremely popular as far as over 75,000 of these have been ordered, but I think over 95%, maybe 99% of people would actually recommend this item to a friend. That's saying a lot. It averages 4.5 out of 5 stars, $45.28, 4 easy payments of $11.32. We'll go over the colors in a moment because we've got some great colors to choose from. But this gentleman helped to develop this with his father, Julian Matthew. How you doing, Julian?
Great, thanks, Dan.
And your dad said there had to be a better way for a shovel, something that people can use for a variety of purposes, right?
Yeah, he was 85 years old when he came up with this. And at that time, he has 2 artificial knees, 2 artificial hips, and he's had them replaced twice, believe it or not. As his age, he's getting so old, he's replacing them 2 and 3 times now.
But he's not replacing this.
No, he's not replacing this. And he came back from Florida once winter, and we live in Connecticut, and the ground there is very tough. You know, we have very rocky soil, we have clay soil, and he was using a regular shovel, round point shovel.
Okay.
And he just couldn't do his dark gardening anymore. It was just too painful.
So then he came up with
difficult.
this. We're going to talk more about that. Let me go through colors because you need your choices right away. Here it is in the brand new lavender, new color this season. We've got pink. How about that? A hot fashion color in the garden. Love the bright sunny yellow. And then the green is a nice lime green. Why do you think so many people recommend this to their friends?
It's because it makes their job so much easier.
Okay.
It helps them overcome personal obstacles as well as gardening obstacles. Whether those personal obstacles are like my dad, having difficulty with his joints, having difficulty because he's getting older, is not as strong as he used to be. You need something that works much more effectively and efficiently.
And this will do it. Let's take a look. This is a very unique shape. You made it pointed so you can cut through tough things. Great for transplanting plants and bushes and trees. And boy, a nice large place for you to step on, unlike a regular shovel, which is more rounded and not as much area for you to really get the good push on.
Large footrest to make it more comfortable so you can wear your slippers if you'd like. Pointed, and this is the key to the product, why it works so well and why we have 2 patents on this. Not just a utility design patent, but also a utility patent. Design patent is the way it looks. A utility patent means it works better than something else.
Well, let's show them.
So let's show you what a regular shovel, what everybody has in their yard, how it works or doesn't work.
As the case may be.
So
what do you got in there? A bunch of rope?
Yeah, a bunch of rope, which simulates a bunch of roots. Okay, like you're separating plants, or you're planting along a tree line. I'm going to stand completely on this. See, my 220 pounds, you can see I'm standing completely on this, and nothing's happening. That's equivalent to you jumping up and down, nothing happening.
Right.
Now watch as we do it with this nice pink shovel, which would be great for Mother's Day, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tap. All right, just tap.
Wow, look at that.
And then I'm going to use it just my arms.
Right
so
through.
You can see the reason it works is because you're wedging and then you're slicing, because these are constantly sharpened, pointing into the ground edges. So it's a slicing action rather than, I call it a mashing action with regular shovels.
By the way, great, you mentioned Mother's Day, great Father's Day gift as well. And for people that have trouble really, with a regular shovel, this just makes the job so much easier, and it makes whoever you're giving it to, helps them enjoy their gardening projects more. Now, here's another great example. These weed block material, sometimes that's hard to cut through for your flowers and your planting.
Yeah, you have to come back sometimes to replace plants that have been planted before this was put down, and now you have to come back and replace them. We've put 2 layers of this, and just to make it more difficult for us. I'm going to do this penetration with one hand, no weight, and just my arms.
Nice.
You do a nice X, and then you're able to plant your plants through that. Try it.
I'm going to. Here we go. Wow, it's almost like just the weight of the shovel takes it.
Just the weight of the shovel.
I mean, I'm not hitting that even hard. It's that point, and you get the idea. I need to let you know, lavender is our most popular color, but also our most limited, my producer tells me. Here it is in pink, and lavender is new this season. Then we have the pink and the yellow and the green. By the way, I want to mention this handle up top is really comfortable.
Oh, yes. I'm glad you mentioned that. We've made it larger this year and softer, so it's more comfortable, but it's larger because we want you to be able to use a gloved hand. So those of you that like to wear gloves can now do this very comfortably.
And Julian, what's the body of this made out of?
So glad you asked. This is called a pull-treated fiberglass. Very strong but very flexible material designed to bend without breaking.
Yeah, pole vaulters use that material. Yeah.
And beyond that, this is called a socket, and this is where most shovels break because they're too short. Normally a socket goes to here, and that's where it breaks. By extending this another 3 to 4 inches and double riveting it, now the area most likely to be broken is not going to break. It's got triple reinforcement, and it's got double reinforcement because inside this pull-treated fiberglass is actually a northern ash hardwood core, which is kind of hard to see, but maybe you can see it there.
Customer top rate. I got to tell you, it takes a lot to do that, and congratulations to you and your dad, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
This has been a winner, a very popular product. Why? Because it works so well. Tell us what we're seeing.
Yes, so if you're subdividing perennials, your hostas, your daylilies, your Siberian irises, you're cutting through grass. All these things are tough to do with a wide blade, right?
Right.
Distributing your weight over a large area. We had this one lady that had 25 roses in very rocky soil. She transplanted all 25 roses, and they all survived, and she's attributing it to the fact that it was cutting all the soil around and bringing the soil around, and they all survived.
Wow.
It's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
You're able to do detail stuff. You're able to do small things and not disturb everything else around.
More precise,
Very precise, right. Yet you're able to do the big stuff like the larger plants. You go around the full plant, cut all the roots all the way around, retain as much soil as possible, pop that baby out, and then move it to where you want to move it.
You know, I've transplanted some bushes with a regular shovel. It is not fun. I wish I would have had this. This was several years ago, but here's another example. You mentioned rocks. This thing even goes between rocks.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why it does. It's because of these angles. It forces the rocks to go one direction or the other. It wedges between the rocks. So I'm going to do it in super slow motion just to show you how that does. See how it's glancing? When I do this, it's super fast. I'm not aiming anywhere. It doesn't matter. It goes in between the rock.
It finds the opening.
It finds the path of least resistance, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Did you see the sparks fly?
I did. I got to do that. That looks like fun. Wow. Yeah, it gets right in there.
I mean, you're not even aiming, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can do it with my eye. I'm not even looking at it. Right. That's fine. No, it's a great tool. It's an empowering tool, you like to say.
It allows you to do stuff you thought you could never do again. People say they feel 10 to 15 years younger because they're able to do stuff they had given up on doing, basically.
Boy, that's worth it right there.
Yeah. If you have a mom now, it's Mom's Day
Mother's Day coming up.
And she loves gardening, and she doesn't have her son around to help. This is her son.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You have aches and pains. You don't want to have to suffer. You don't want to have to labor at the things that you have to do.
Right.
This removes the labor. This makes it a joy.
I've got it in the pretty green. I featured this one on my Facebook page. Again, the lavender is our brand new color this season. My producer tells me it's the most popular and the most limited choice. And then here's the pink and the yellow, and once again the green. So it's $45.28 or 4 easy payments of $11.32 a month. Give us a call at 1-800-500-7590 to order it. 1-800-500-7590 or 7591 is automated ordering. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you, Dan.
That's a great way to start off our big 2-hour show here. Gardening Guide. We are giving you the guides, all the things you need or want for your garden. And next up, we have something that's very decorative, very fun. I tell you what, I smiled when I saw this. The Painted Portly Birdhouse by Evergreen. We have three choices. There's the cardinal, my favorite bird of all time. And then we have the finch, and we have a robin, which is a new choice this season. M42793 is the item number. $18.67 your price, and this is none other than Ginger Walt. How are you, Ginger?
How are you? Nice
Good
to
see you.
Mwah.
How long have I been working with you now?
Oh my gosh.
Because I forget the years go by.
I've been here since '99.
All right.
So
since last century.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time, yeah.
18 years.
Yeah,
Ginger started
right.
when she was about 10 years old on this network. No.
I did, yes.
But no, you look great, and
Thanks,
these
babe.
look great. They're so cute.
They're adorable, and they're brought to us by Evergreen, who does some just adorable finishing touches for your garden. These are all made out of polystone. What you're looking at here is our gorgeous
Okay.
Puff, it's just a gorgeous little bird. This is our cardinal. It just, you know, kind of reminds me of when they take a bath and they fluff their little wings.
Oh, yeah.
And they kind of try
Puff
and
'em
dry
out.
and they
Yeah.
puff them out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is so adorable. And
Portly, though, that bird has been getting
Yes.
some good bird seeds.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding, right? There's a little hole that's in the very bottom that is for cleaning it out if you want to. It's just a rubberized little piece that's there. But what I do